Okay, so I got some cool stuff here to show you. Some pre-orders and just a random order. Tomorrow I'll probably have another. Tomorrow, next couple days, probably have another haul video showing off a bunch of stuff because Amazon Prime Day happened. This is one of the deals that kind of corresponded with Prime Day, but wasn't really an official Prime Day deal. I think Kino Lorber is dropping all their prices for a bunch of their stuff on sale, and this was price matching on Amazon. And this is a title I've been meaning to get for a while because I do love this movie, and I do love Star Wars and Mel Brooks stuff, and so it was a no-brainer to eventually get. I was actually going to get it sooner than later because there's a sequel to this coming out. I don't know if that will actually happen. It's one of those things that's announced. I think it'll get canceled because who wants the sequel to this movie? Spaceballs on 4K. I think this is the second Kino Lorber title they put out on 4K. I think the first one was Mad Max, which such an odd 4K release because the other 5 or I guess other 4 were all put out by Warner Brothers, and you can get them all in a set together with the original Mad Max. So there's no point in buying the Kino release. You know, if you're a Mad Max fan, you want to have all of them in one set. Like that's kind of weird. But yeah, I never grabbed this one. I to be honest with you guys, I don't really have any Kino titles. In fact, I have a drawer right here with them in it. Let me show you my 3 Kino titles. You're gonna laugh. These are not great titles. I got the Kazam with Shaq. I think I got this because it was $12, and it's a funny, like, bad movie, so I bought that. I had to get this because it was the Jetsons movie. You know, I love the Jetsons, even though this isn't a great movie. And I got Tropic Thunder in 4K because this is a great movie. It's one of those you have to have. So I have all these 4Ks. I only have 4 Kino Lorber titles, and then I have one of the Columbo box sets, and I'm hoping to get the other one very soon. So, you know, that's my Kino collection. I don't have a lot of Kinos, and it's just because Kinos to me are very plain releases. They're not very pretty releases. They're very simple releases. So I know so many people go gaga over some of their releases, but like, if I'm going to dole out $30 for a release, I want, you know, maybe like a Scream Factory that has a little bit more oomph to their releases, you know, sort of thing. And to be honest with you guys, Kinos don't really go on sale other than their website, to be honest. And I don't like ordering from places that aren't Amazon. And the other thing that bothers me, I guess I'll just point this out, is that I pre-order stuff. That's how I have so many of these releases. I pre-order a lot of them. And, you know, there's other ones I'll buy later on sales. But Kino stuff almost never ships on release day. It's very weird that they offer pre-orders if you can't get it on release day. That's just my opinion. I think there's been a few releases of Kinos I really want. I pre-ordered, and I canceled the pre-orders because they ended up on back order for weeks. And I'm like, I'm not going to wait weeks for this. I'll just get it later. So get something else I wanted right now. Anyways, I got Robot Dreams from Neon. This is a movie I've been wanting to see for a while. I forget what country this came from, but essentially whatever country made this sent this for awards. It played in a few film festivals. Oscars nominated for Best Animated Feature. And I've heard nothing but fantastic reviews about this. Everybody loves this movie. It's got a review from Guillermo del Toro at the top of it. Beautiful, unexpected, and tender. So, I don't know. At the theater I work at, we actually were slated to get this, and then whatever reason it didn't happen. I was very upset, and I also thought it was weird that when the United States finally got this film, because it is a foreign film, like I mentioned, it came out after the Oscars had happened. So it was like, there was no, like, most people in America could not see this movie until now. And it's $20. Shocked there's no slipcover. Neon likes to do this thing, though, where they do release these movies and then they put them on 4K later. But I think this is one they won't, just because they haven't done that with certain movies like this that are animated, so I don't think they will with this one. So I think I'm safe getting that. And the last thing I grabbed here, the Spectacular Spider-Man. I actually am still following this comic run. This is issues 1 through 5 of this run. And essentially this comic run is written by one of the writers, or one of the people involved with the show Spectacular Spider-Man. He writes this comic, and it's about Miles and Peter eventually kind of mentoring Miles. They're both Spider-Man. They both have their origins, but they're kind of just hanging out, and one's a little bit younger, and they're going through one's older, and it's kind of like, think of like the Spider-Verse movies where you got Miles Morales, and then you got Peter B, who's like a mentor to Miles, and that's kind of what this comic series is. It's really damn good. I want to review this, but I'm still following these. I think we're almost at 10 issues now with this, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Comic run. If you love Spider-Man and you haven't read that, that's great. I know Spider-Man's been having like a rough trend within the comics. There was this comic writer, I guess fans really hated. I never read his run, but fans really hated him. And it ended, and everybody was kind of just happy and just to be done with him because he was not good. And now this year they've been able to kind of bring back Spider-Man full force with some better writers, better people. And fans have been a little bit more happy with some of the stuff they've been putting out. And I absolutely agree from what of the Spider-Man stuff I've read. Though I haven't read all the Spider-Man stuff, just because I'm trying to not, and I'm trying to follow one storyline with one character at a time. Like, you know, Spider-Man, here's my run of Spider-Man I'm reading. I'm not going to jump into another run of Spider-Man while I'm, you know, comics are a little too confusing nowadays, but whatever. Let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe.